Here we go. The bell has rung. This six-man tag is officially underway. And a cheap shot by Nick Wayne. No doubt about that, Christian Cage is having an everlasting effect on the young Nick Wayne and his strategies as he continues to grow up in this business. Darby, who has such a big heart in the ring and outside of the ring, so incredibly talented, is Darby Allin. And there's no surprise considering having the icon Sting and the rated R superstar Adam Copeland in his corner. Springs up and rolls through. Nice arm drag. Catches Wayne. For this trios match, Darby makes the first tag, and here comes Sting. Sting, one of the most decorated professional wrestlers in history. And you saw Ric Flair at ringside. That being a man that Sting knows all too well. They have traveled all over the world together, wrestling each other over world titles time and time again. And this gets interesting. I think Sting's gonna make the tag. Everybody knows about the friendship, the brotherhood between Christian Cage and Cope. Cope shocking the world when he made his debut at Wrestle Dream. Is Christian Cage going to go for it? Nope. He doesn't want any part of it. And is going to leave the challenge up to Killswitch. Adam Copeland wanted to get his hands on Christian Cage, but Christian Cage weaseling his way into letting Luchasaurus be the one to bite the bullet. And Luchasaurus driving all of his weight into Adam Copeland in the corner. And Cope got the boot to the face. Oh. Side Russian leg sweep. Weighs out the giant dinosaur. And following it up with a swing neck breaker. And back comes in the daredevil himself, Darby Allin. Darby, despite the size difference between these two, Darby Allin always makes up for it, and his ability and his willingness to go crazy, to go the extra mile, to throw caution to the wind. Oh, wait. Oh, and a cheap shot by Cage on Darby. Luchasaurus. Oh my God. And Adam Copeland going to check on Darby Allin. Darby's supposed to go climb Mount Everest. Look at the way that he just got folded in half on the ring apron, on that choke slam by Luchasaurus. Absolutely devastating. Oh, and driving the boot into the back of the neck of Darby is Luchasaurus. And the tag's been made to Cage. Look how well the Patriarchy is working together. It's almost like Christian Cage has groomed these two into who they are today. Christian Cage saying he'll be Nick Wayne's new father since he doesn't have one. Christian Cage, nice snapmare by Cage, trying to almost like he's going to rip the face off of Darby Allin, and stomps right on the skull. And now the young Nick Wayne, who's quite the heartbreaker. Nick Wayne, a huge prospect that is truly shaping up to be an incredible young man and athlete inside the squared circle. Despite who he's aligned with, we're really starting to see what Nick Wayne is becoming as he drives his knee right into the spine of Darby Allin. And Wayne mocks the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Ric Flair may be retired, but never mock the dirtiest player in the game. It may just come back to bite you. Oh, what a nasty chop by Luchasaurus. Darby has been in there for quite a bit where he's being brutalized. Not an unfamiliar situation for Darby. Darby has overcome the worst of the worst. But now it's just one of those times where a tag could be very helpful for Allin at this moment, as Allen's able to get the shoulder up at 2 after Nick Wayne going for the cover following that over-the-top rope senton. Nick won, faking out Adam Copeland and making him flinch off a pretend shot. Oh, Christian Cage gets knocked off the apron, and so does Luchasaurus. Oh, Nick Wayne gets a nasty European uppercut. It's gonna be high, and there might be some voltage. A superplex was coming up, but instead Darby bit the fingers. No. Oh my. Code Red! Both stars are laid out. A desperate time for Darby Allin, where Adam Copeland and Sting are trying to hype up Allin, trying to get the crowd to rally. Darby needs as much adrenaline as he can possibly get. While the ring is only 20 by 20, it feels miles away when you're in a need of hope, when you're in a world of hurt. And the desperation for the tag has never become so real for the charismatic Daredevil. But look at his brilliance. Christian Cage went under the ring to sweep Adam Copeland off the apron. And now Sting going to chase Cage. But Sting runs right into the brick wall that is Luchasaurus. Christian Cage, talk about the mental game. A nice cut by Christian Cage through the bottom of the ring, and then it almost sounds like we're talking about football. Christian Cage making a sharp right, and right there was the blockade that laid out Sting. Oh, what a thunderous chop by Cage, and follows it up with another one to Darby Allin. Darby Allin has still yet to make a tag as Christian sends Allin hard into the corner. And the end could be near. Christian looking for his once upon a time friend's own finishing move, the spear. And just egging on Copeland. Oh, but Darby side sweeps. But Christian pulling the waist band of Allin. And they clonked heads. Who's going to capitalize? Darby struggling. Cage could be closing in on a tag. And there it is. And Cage trying to run. But here comes Luchasaurus. And Copeland ducks. And Adam Copeland. And just impales Luchasaurus into the mat. And Copeland. And spearing Luchasaurus to the floor. Here comes Nick Wayne. Look at the power of Copeland sending Wayne into Luchasaurus. And a missile that is Darby Allin launching himself and going full Daredevil. No. But Darby is the only one who's going to throw caution to the wind. Here comes Sting off the apron, laying out Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus. And Sting sends Luchasaurus back into the ring. And Adam Copeland is measuring up. Adam Copeland has Luchasaurus in his sights. Uh-oh. Perhaps a double choke slam, but they break it. And these two legends and a scorpion death drop could be coming in hot. An elbow drop by Copeland with a scorpion drop by Sting. What an impactful combo. And now it's Nick Wayne's turn. The little brat is gonna get his. And a double suplex. High cross body. Laying bodies to the floor as the Patriarchy goes down. Big boot. But here comes Luchasaurus back to his feet. Luchasaurus, who is now back up to his feet, already has just shown that it's going to take a lot more than what has already been thrown at him to keep him down. Luchasaurus, the big man of the match. He is no easy target. And Christian Cage and Ric Flair going back and forth. The jacket is off of the Nature Boy. Oh, here comes the Nature Boy. But Cage plays Ric Flair's own greatest hits against him. There's a new dirty player in town. Christian Cage is grabbing the TNT championship. Oh! And accidentally hit his own partner, Luchasaurus. And Christian Cage jumps the rails and leaves. And leaves Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne for dead. Spear! And Darby Allin takes his shot. Coffin drop. And it's all over.